In Port Barre, Louisiana, the name Dylan Taylor might be remembered as a force on the football field or the powerlifting runner-up in state. But Dylan hopes he'll be remembered in a different way.
I'm just a guy that's really interested in plants, that's really interested in wetlands.
Just a Port Barre boy who grew up on the bayou, Dylan spent his childhood immersed in nature.
Being out fishing with my father, fishing with my grandparents, it was the sense of time stopped and this is all that I was doing.
The grandson of a yam farmer, Dylan was fascinated with science early on.
I did my first science experiment in the first grade, getting the bean seeds, put them in a Ziploc bag, a little wet paper towel, putting it in the window and watching it grow over the next few weeks was just fascinating to me. And I'm like, this is what I want to be when I grow up. I knew right there, I want to be in science.
7-year-old Dylan set his course to be a scientist. He had no idea that that choice in life would end up being so vital to his home state. 1 year later, the 2005 hurricane season of Katrina and Rita marked a new era, with Dylan's generation being the first in Louisiana to grow up feeling the brunt of climate change. A year after graduating from Port Barre High School, the 2016 historic floods devastated Port Barre and the region. By the time Dylan graduated as an environmental scientist from the University of Louisiana, his expertise was now in high demand in a state trying to survive for the future.
In order for us to survive, nature has to thrive. And that's about the best way I have to put it.
Dylan is now part of a massive effort to restore Louisiana's wetlands, planting millions of trees that have been lost from industry and agriculture over the past 200 years.
So you want to think of trees not only as a plant, but as an instrument for the ecosystem. Wetlands is a huge source of water storage for things like flood events. So instead of flooding your backyard, it's better to flood the wetland because it's beneficial to the environment.
Dylan's employer, JMB, uses his scientific expertise to know where to plant for the maximum benefit. The hope is that in the next 30 years, fields that look like this will turn back into this.
Hopefully what I do today helps with the solution for tomorrow. I'm Dylan Taylor, and I'm a Louisiana scientist.